Thanks, Zach. Well, for many folks, the holiday shopping season starts this week, and financial experts say it can be pretty easy to go overboard. So how can you keep your bank account joyful this holiday season? I spoke with certified financial planner Gregg Murset recently to get some answers. Take a look. Well, Greg, good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, we are great. Thank you so much for chatting with me this morning on this busy holiday shopping week. I really appreciate it. So tell me, any predictions or expectations for this shopping season? I know we broke records last year, right?
$964 billion in the holiday season last year. Is that insane or what?
That is insane. And are we expected to do the same this year?
Yep, and a little bit more.
Okay.
So this is very important that we kind of all keep it together and we don't get too out of control. And I think we have some pretty decent ideas how to do that this year. So let's get into it.
Yeah, let's share some tips. You have some great advice for shoppers. I know you say one of the first things, don't be quick to click. What should people be doing now to get ready, to prepare for the holiday shopping season?
If you just wander around the internet or wander around a store and have no plan, you're toast, okay? You're going to spend more than you want to spend. So right now you got to get organized, okay? And you can do this a couple of ways. You can be a full nerd and make a spreadsheet, okay?
Yeah.
And get, who am I going to buy for? What is it that I want to buy and how much is it going to cost? Put it on a spreadsheet. If you're not that nerdy, then pull up your phone, open your notes app, and just start making a list, okay? Rank the people you like the best at the top.
Oh, okay, good idea, good idea, yeah. And how should we pay for these gifts, Greg? What kind of payment do you recommend? Credit, debit, what's best?
Debit, if you can do it, okay? I know there's some people who get insane about the credit card points and all that stuff, and I understand that. If you have to do credit, make sure you can pay it off right away, and don't get sucked into that whole buy now, pay later, okay? These things happen almost automatically these days. Like if you spend over $100 on your credit card statement, you see a little, hyperlink that says, hey, pay for this over six months. Like, don't get on that treadmill. We've all seen those viral videos about somebody on a treadmill that's going too fast and you get slammed against the wall. That is what will happen to you if you do that. So try to avoid it.
I like that. Okay, stay off that treadmill. Get on the other one for exercise. Speaking of spending, you say this is a good time to teach our kids some financial lessons. What should we be encouraging them to do?
Yes, so if you just decide, hey, Johnny, you want to go and buy some gifts for your cousins or your friends? Here's some money, go do it. Like, that is a bad idea. Let them earn the money themselves. That's what you had to do, so let them do that. And it will not only teach them how to work and be more responsible, but it will literally give them the power and the feeling of giving even more. So let them do that. Don't just hand them money.
Okay, good advice. Helps everybody. And let's talk types of gifts. Of course, a lot of people like gifting experiences, but from a financial perspective, you say to be a little careful with that, right?
Yeah, be really careful because it sounds great, it feels great. It's like, oh, that's what. Let's do that. Let's go do a yurt in the, the wilderness. Let's go to Disneyland, whatever. Those things can pile up faster than just normal gifts. So you got to be really careful about that. Like the average family going to Disneyland is like $8,000. Like that is a lot of money. So you got to be really careful. I know it feels good, but don't get stuck in that trap or you might get burned.
Okay. Suddenly a cashmere sweater seems like no big deal, right?
Hey, look at you. Yeah, that's a great idea.
All right. And do you find that some people overdo it, Greg, and they're like too generous? We were talking off camera, all the tips, all the coaches, all the teachers. How do you keep that in check?
Yeah, it really is. I mean, your heart is big, right? And you want to give to everybody. But get something. I know this might sound super cheap, but a $5 or $10 Amazon gift card or Starbucks gift card or whatever you want to give, like have a few of those stashed away and you can give them out. Don't get sucked into buying a $55 gift for somebody who's like kind of in your life but not totally. That's the way I would do it. You want to give, but you don't need to break the bank to do it.
And any other advice, Greg, before I let you go, for folks who might be feeling a little overwhelmed as we head into this hardcore holiday shopping season?
Take a breath, This is Black Friday week. You know, it's going to be insane, and you got to be, very organized. If you get organized and you execute against your plan, you'll be okay. If you don't, and you just wander around and get sucked into oh, wow, that's a nice TV and it's 50% off, you are going to get in trouble. So get organized, take a breath, you'll be fine.
Okay. All right. So plan away. Thanks, Greg. And then we don't have to call you and say, whoopsie, we made a mistake after the holidays. All right, Greg, happy holidays. Thanks so much for all the great tips this morning.
Thank you.
Stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back.